Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel. For the holidays I decided to go on a trip to Puerto Rico, and if you guys didn't know, I'm actually Puerto Rican. I thought it'd be fun to share my vacation with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this mini vlog series. I started off my first day in Puerto Rico with a breakfast made by my grandparents. It felt so nice waking up here again, the breeze, the sounds, it all just hits so different. And every time I'm here, breakfast is the first thing that makes me feel like I'm back. It was a simple yet delicious meal. I ate some potatoes, buttered bread, and scrambled eggs. It was the perfect way to kick off my first day back on the island. While eating, I catched up with my family, talked about school, work, and life, and just tried to be fully present during this meal while enjoying every little moment. During my trip, I stayed in the town of Canóvanas, which is where most of my family is from. It's such a nostalgic area for me. Here's a little bit of the neighborhood, or barrio as we call them here. At 1 p.m, one of my grandmas took me to eat Chinese food in Los Colobos. Probably odd to hear someone eating Chinese food in Puerto Rico, but Puerto Rican Chinese food is actually very unique from the others. It's definitely a must try if you come here. This was my first time coming to Fu Hou, which is a Chinese buffet. I usually go to other Chinese spots, and guys, this place was packed. Apparently it's one of the best here, and I was excited to see if it lived up to the hype. They had everything from ribs, chicken, steak, mofongo, fries, sushi, rice, seafood, ice cream, fried rice, basically anything you could ever want. I ran around to see the options, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't overwhelmed. The unique thing about Chinese Puerto Rican food is that it mixes classic Puerto Rican flavors with the Chinese plates we all know and love, so think like double the flavor. Here I was grabbing some churrasco, which is skirt steak, some fried rice, which smelled so freaking good, some french fries because obviously, I believe this was lo mein, correct me if I'm wrong. And I grabbed some tostones or fried plantains, but the only difference with the Puerto Rican Chinese tostones is that they put garlic all over it. Oh my god, they're so good. And here are the plates of my grandma and one of her friends that ate with us. And here's my reaction to the food.
Había pecharle de eso por encima.
Bien bueno. Oh my god, está bien rico.
The garlic on those tostones were actually incredible. I still think about them. All the food was very delicious, which is shocking to me for a buffet, but then again, it's Puerto Rico. The steak was so tender, and I usually don't eat noodles, but these were very special. I definitely would wait in line for 40 more minutes, and this place definitely lived up to the hype. I continued to devour this plate, and I just couldn't stop talking to my grandma about how good this place was. Then it was time for dessert. I grabbed some oranges and grapes to pretend and be healthy, and I grabbed a few churros. Then I got back to work and just kept thinking about how good this place was. If you're ever in the Carolina or Los Colobos area, I highly implore you to try it. You will not regret it. If there's one thing about Puerto Rico that I love, it's the food. I just believe that eating a good meal here has the power to make your day. Everything just tastes so fresh and it's like an explosion of flavor. I also picked up some cotton candy ice cream and I believe there was raspberry cheesecake on the bottom. This was also very good. It was so creamy and honestly the perfect way to end this delicious meal. And if you think this day couldn't get any better, it definitely did. My grandma basically spoiled me that day and asked me where I wanted to go for the rest of it. I chose to visit El Viejo San Juan, which is one of my favorite spots, and shortly you'll see why. It's about a 40-minute drive from where we were, and the views did not disappoint. This country is beautiful in so many ways, from the mountains to valleys to beaches. I simply just looked out the window and took it all in. After a long drive, we arrived in El Viejo San Juan. Christmas here is a little early, but boy does Puerto Rico put on a show. Fun fact, we actually have the longest Christmas season in the whole world, with festivities and decorations starting in September and ending in late January. The plazas of Old San Juan during this time are decorated with bright lights, trees, and have a lot of vendors selling food, crafts, and drinks. But all parts of the country are like this in this season. I am still shocked by the beauty of this tree. Just look at it glowing. And Old San Juan also has a colonial charm with its colorful houses. Here are some photos I took for Instagram. To end the video, I'd like you to enjoy the decorations and the sound of our native frog species, the coqui. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye!